Hello, welcome to week 3 of Jamaican Proverbs Journal activities. This week we are going to look at Puss belly full him seh Rata batty stink. It means people forget where they come from. So the activity is asking you list 3 times you had hard times in the past. How did this make you feel? Do you try to forget your struggles or do you embrace them? What did you do? What did you learn about yourself? Have you changed since then, and how so? And you're going to rate your never give up behavior. Are you a 1? Are you a 2? Are you a 5, meaning that you never give up at all time? And this week's habit is appreciate your struggle. You need to list why is it important, your strengths and your weaknesses, and your reward. So let's get into it quickly. So 3 times, oh my gosh, this little line can't really hold all the times I've had in the past. I remember when I was going to university, when I was in my first degree in Mexico, and it's like they were giving me a very hard time, they believe that because you're a foreigner, they give us a warm time. For example, one time I went on a trip to Mexico City, and long story short, they wanted to tell us, dictate and stipulate us what and where to eat, and I'm like, no, you can't tell me that. First of all, you're not buying my lunch, and I'm an adult, you don't tell me anything. So anyway, I walk off, and then the whole entire class followed me. When the class followed me now, they knew that I was on a scholarship, so, and I said, well, listen, we'll meet back the bus here at 3 p.m. So, but sure enough, we went back at 3 p.m. because I'm like, I'm not going to sit down and have no VIPs. I want to have KFC. Long time I don't have KFC, and so on and so forth, right? Anyway, we went back at 3 o'clock. When I went back to school, they're like, they wanted to suspend me. And of course, if I had a suspension, then my scholarship would have, I would have lost my scholarship. And they were like, I must apologize. And I'm like, me not apologize, because I'm not sorry. Me not do nothing wrong. If anybody supposed to apologize to me, it's the school, because you guys are treating me like a child. And so we got class, they moved the entire class. Like them out tell me say I must come off for the school property. Or them gonna call the police here, the force of police here. Means the police, them gonna call the police for me. Anyway, I don't say nothing. I had a little friend named Elizabeth, and I just, because she was in the teacher, she was a teacher in state, and I just went to her and I said, listen, this is what is happening, and them I go pay, and now I go, so I'm not apologizing. When I went to, Elizabeth brought me to the Ministry of Education there, and I went and they asked me, what are my grades at the time. My grades was 98, I had a 98 average out of 100. And it is a paying school, so it's not like it's a free school, I was paying, so I did not owe them anything. And they're like, why are they behaving in such a manner, especially knowing that you're a foreigner? And let me tell you, they weren't having it. So the lady who was in charge of all the universities and all of the schools in Puebla, she called the school and she said, listen, if you don't reinstate the lady, if you don't reinstate her by Monday, I'm going to tell you something, I'm going to close on the university. Just when I went back the Monday morning, come into my office and offer me coffee, and they apologize, and they, and them start to friend me up and all of them something. Then I was not having it. I'm like, I need an apology. So that the professor, he had to apologize. He had to apologize, and I had them at arm's length. But while I was going through this, all my friends from Suriname were like, Carney, let us apologize, no, just apologize. And I'm like, no. I'm a principal, I prefer go me yard. I prefer them send me home, because I'm not going to apologize for something, and that would not be truthful to myself. So that was one of the hard times. So and do I forget to struggle? No, I never forget my struggle. I embrace the struggles, because honestly, it is because of that, those experiences that has formed me to be the individual that I am. I have grit, I am very resilient. I don't give up easily. How did that make me feel? That situation made me feel very sad, because here it is that I could have possibly lost my scholarship, and I need to do a separate video in terms of the whole entire experience about Mexico. But I was very upset. I was angry. And what did I do? I took action. I fought, because that's what who I am. I'm a fighter. What did I learn about myself? I learned that I was a very strong individual, and when it came down to the end of everything, I was willing to sacrifice everything for my truth and for my belief, and I was not going to settle because it would have been repercussions for me. No, I was willing to face whatever it is, the consequences that I had to face because of what I believed in. Have I changed since then? No, I don't give up, and I'm not afraid of anyone. That's how I am. I'm not afraid of anyone or anything. I never give up, baby. I rate myself a 5 out of 5. I don't give up. Of course, this week I will take my time to reflect on my struggle and to just look at some of the things that I've gone through, and I will note that. And that would be week 3 activity. Puss belly full in seh Rata batty stink. I've never forgotten where I came from. I've never this video would be long in terms of listing other times we had in the past. So that's week 3 for me.